Hello everyone. Welcome to online classes of Semstar Global School. This is Abhishek Sharma and I am here to teach you English literature of class 5. As we have done with the first part of chapter 3, The Wise King, here I am with the second part. Before we start the second part, let me remind you the characters of a story and what happened in the part 1. The characters of the stories are first narrator, second narrator, third narrator, a lion, a fox, a leopard, a crow, and a camel. In the first part, we have learned that there was a lion. He was the king of the jungle. He was selecting his courtiers. He selected the fox as his advisor and the leopard as his bodyguard. So let's start the second part. Leopard, I will indeed, your majesty. Leopard was very happy to become a bodyguard of his king. Lion to the crow, I will make you my messenger because you can fly quite high. Lion made the crow his messenger. Crow, thank you very much, great king. I am at your service. Crow is also very happy to became a messenger and he was thanking to his king. Fox, we promise that we will be loyal to you always. What is the meaning of loyal? Faithful. Fox said in this line that they all are promising to his king that they will be loyal to him always. Leopard, and serve you well. And leopard is promising to serve him well. Lion, I too promise to protect all of you and provide you with food. Lion is also promising to his courtiers that he will provide them food. What is the meaning of provide? To give. Third narrator. The lion was pleased with his new courtiers. They always obeyed him and did whatever he told them to do. They followed him wherever he went. The third narrator is saying that the lion was very happy with his new courtiers. They always obeyed him and they do whatever he said. They follow him everywhere where he goes. First narrator. They found animals for him to hunt. When he finished eating, he left the remains for them. So they always had enough to eat. Then one day, the first narrator is telling that the courtiers hunt the animals for their king. When the king finished eating, he always left the remain for his courtiers. So they always had enough to eat. And one day, Crow, Your Majesty, have you ever tasted camel meat? One day, the crow was asking to his king that, have you ever tasted camel meat? Lion, tasted camel meat? Why? I have never even seen a camel. Where can we get one? Lion said, he never even seen a camel, so how could he tasted camel meat? So he is asking to Crow, where can he get one? Second narrator, the fox and the leopard knew nothing about deserts or camels, but they did not want the king to think they knew less than the crow. The second narrator is saying the fox and the leopard, they both didn't know anything about deserts or camels, but they pretend in front of the king that they knew everything because they don't want to show they knew less than the crow. Fox said, I think it is a good idea. Leopard said, I think so too. The crow can fly ahead and show us the way. They both were agreed with the crow. They both said yes, and the leopard advised that the crow will show them the way to desert. Third narrator. The king and his courtiers set off for the desert the next morning. After leaving the shady forest behind them and traveling for some time, they reached the desert. The third narrator is saying the king and all his three courtiers set off the next day to go the desert. After passing the shady forest behind them and traveling for some time, finally they have reached the desert. First narrator. The sun was blazing down on them and the animals felt hot and uncomfortable. What is the meaning of blazing? Very hot. What is the meaning of uncomfortable? Feeling uneasy. The first narrator is saying that the sun was very hot and the animal felt hot and uncomfortable. Lion. Oh dear, I cannot bear the heat any longer. I am finding it difficult to walk. The hot sand is burning my paws. I am here tired and thirsty. Let us go back to the forest. I don't think I want camel meat any longer. The lion is saying, oh dear, I cannot bear the heat any longer. Now he is not finding it interesting because the hot sun and hot sand are burning his paws. He was feeling very tired, he was thirsty and hungry. So he said them, let's go back to the forest because now he don't think that he wants camel meat any longer. Second narrator. The courtiers were frightened. The forest was far behind them. They did not know how to take their tired king back home. The second narrator is saying that the courtiers were very frightened. They were scared because the forest is very far. Now they don't know how to take their king back because their king is very tired now and he is not able to walk much. Third narrator. The leopard wanted to run away. The crow wanted to wait and watch. But the clever fox had a plan. The third narrator is saying, now all the three courtiers are thinking for themselves only. The leopard is thinking to run away. The crow wanted to know what is going to happen next. But the clever fox had a plan. Fox, wait here, I will bring help. Fox said to them, just sit here and wait, I will bring some help. First narrator, he ran off into the desert and soon found the camel. First narrator said, the fox ran into the desert and he found a camel there. Fox, please come my friend, our king wants to meet you. Now Fox started pleasing the camel. He said that, come my friend, my king wants to meet you. Camel, in surprised way, your king? I don't know any king. I only know my master, for whom I carry loads across the desert. Camel was very surprised as he never knew heard the word king. He said he knows only his master for whom he works. Fox, our king is a lion. He has killed your master and set you free. He has now invited you to be his courtier. Come on, hurry up. The fox said lion to the camel. She said that his king killed his master and set him free. And the lion is inviting the camel to make his courtier. Second narrator. The camel followed the fox back to where the others were standing. They were surprised to see the camel. The lion too was surprised and pleased. The second narrator is saying the camel followed the fox back where the others were standing. They all were surprised to see the camel. The lion was very happy and surprised too. Fox. Climb onto his back, your majesty. He will carry you back to the forest. Fox suggested to the king that climb onto his back and he will carry you back to the forest. Third narrator. The lion jumped onto the camel's back, the fox and the leopard sat behind him, the crow flew ahead of them. The third narrator is saying the lion jumped on the camel's back and the two, leopard and the fox, they all sat behind him and the crow flew ahead of them. First narrator. By the time they reached the forest, they were all tired and hungry. The fox, the leopard and the crow smiled happily at each other and then looked at the camel. The first narrator is saying, when they all four reached the forest, they all were hungry and tired. The three courtiers of the lion were happy and they were looking at camel because they were thinking to eat the camel.